Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Wormer, and this is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. And this is one of the most exciting times that I've had on the channel. Being able to play a game that I love so dearly, now in HD on the Switch, is super, super exciting. Creating save data, oh my god, like the sky already looks really great. So we have our Joy-Cons here, so we have to make sure they're pointing, so you can, there we go. I want to make sure they're like actually, so you reset the gyro by doing this. So there we go, that's a good, so there's auto-save data now, which is actually one of the changes they made, which to me is like a really good change. To me is a really, really good change. We have a new adventure though happening here. Of course they're gonna call it Link. We never go anything but canon. This is a tale that you humans have passed down through uncounted generations. It tells of a war of unmatched scale and ferocity, the likes of which would never be seen again. One dark fateful day, the earth cracked wide, and malevolent forces rushed forth from the fissure. Hearing this music is so special to me right now, by the way. Getting chills already. They mounted a brutal assault upon the surface people, driving the land into deep despair. They burned forests to ash, choked the land's sweet springs, and murdered without hesitation. I think Zelda intros are pretty unmatched, but the Skyward Sword intro is just so... I don't know, there's some really terrifying aspects to it, but it is still awesome to see. Especially visually. They did all this in their lust to take the ultimate power, protected by her grace, the goddess. Like, look at these visuals. And you can see the different things, the different shapes, the different silhouettes. The power she guarded was without equal. Handed down by the gods of old, this power gave its holder the means to make any desire a reality. Such was the might of the ultimate power that had the old ones placed it in the care of the goddess. To prevent this great power from falling into the hands of evil swarming the lands, the goddess gathered the surviving humans on an outcropping of earth. Look how good the goddess silhouette looks! She sent it skyward, beyond the reach of the demonic hordes, beyond even the clouds. With the humans safe, the goddess joined forces with the land dwellers and fought the evil forces, sealing them away. At last, peace was restored to the surface. This is a tale that you humans have told for many ages, generation to generation. Oh my god, there's the sky! But there are other legends, long hidden away from memory, that are intertwined with this tale. Now a new legend, bound to this great story, stands ready to be revealed. Oh my god. A legend that will be forged by your own hand. It's such a great intro. It's such a fantastic intro to this game. This already looks really good, and we haven't even got a full view of Skyloft yet. Look at this big boy. For people who are watching this for the first time, who are looking for a playthrough that they just want to see the story of the game unfold, I'm going to try not to reveal anything that I know, Nintendo presents, about the game going forward. Obviously, I'm going to talk about stuff that I love about the game, but I don't want to like talk about stuff that's happening down the line, because I want people to enjoy this the way they want to enjoy this as well. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Very subtle way I always thought to intro this game. I thought it was a really good way to intro the game, to be honest. Oh. Look. Look at this. The two birds flying together. I just want to see Skyloft. I just want to see Skyloft in all of its glory. There's these 3 boys right here. Like, this looks great. This was a Nintendo Wii game. Oh. I'm already getting so freaking choked up. Look how good she looks. Like, this is one of the things about Skyward Sword that I love so much. Oh my god. It's so, like, cinematic in the way it, like, presents the story of the game. I really feel like it's one of the things it does incredibly well. And Link looks fantastic too. They definitely updated some textures in this game as well, because Link actually looks a lot like, I don't know, very much smoother. Rise, Link. The time has come for you to awaken. You are fated to have a hand in a great destiny, and it will soon find you. The time has come for you to awaken, Link. Like, one of the great things about this is that it's just like giving you droplets of information without actually any context. Which to me is always more intriguing, right? It lets you kind of piece things together as you go by yourself. That familiar roof. This looks really good. Just the way, like, just spitting it at the... Spitting at Link. This iconic pose here as well, by the way. Everyone uses this picture, and rightly so. Hey, sleepyhead. I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this is a letter that, this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Yes. Rise and shine, Link. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts. Remember? You better not keep me waiting. Zelda. So one of the great aspects of the... Oh, the smile. Yeah. That's like reading a text from someone you like, you know? Okay. Yeah. And you can move the camera around with the analog stick. This is incredible. This is a 10 out of 10. Guys, you might as well end the playthrough here. I'm already like, already done. So if anyone hasn't played a Zelda game before, one of the most interesting things about the hearts up here is that usually you start with like 3 hearts. Up here we're starting with 6, and that's usually because the combat is a little more intimate in this game. Like, it's very up close. It's very about, like, getting in there and, like, getting out very quickly. You're gonna take a lot more damage, I feel like, in this game than some other Zelda games, I would feel like. Especially, like, in, with motion controls. You find a blue rupee. It's worth 5 rupees. Better drop in your wallet now. So, like, you can see, like, there's a lot of, like, stuff in here that's kind of very central to Link. A lot of personality in here as well. Yeah, so they made a lot of changes to this game. One of the things is the analog stick. Controlling the camera. We won't spend too much time here. I'll try not to dawdle too much. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Pippet. Morning, Link. So today's the wing ceremony. Are you ready? All I'm saying is everyone else is out practicing at the plaza, but you seem pretty relaxed about the whole thing. Of course, that Crimson Loftwing of yours is something special. I'd feel pretty confident riding him too. My bird won the last ceremony, but I don't even think he could beat that red terror of yours. Of course, a bird's true speed is in a race always comes down to the skill of the rider. I'm something of a bird researcher around here, so you know, if you ever find yourself in need of some bird expertise, come see old Pippet. Fantastic design. Like, look at Pippet. Look at Pippet. Look at Pippet now. Everyone looking at Pippet? Yeah, everyone got a good look at Pippet. We can also run with this. Well, obviously you're not running. Ah! Okay.
Good morning, Link. Today's the big wig ceremony, right? I wanted to fly too, but I didn't make the cut, so I'm stuck back here at the academy. Plus, I've got to move these barrels over to the kitchen. I was hoping to at least be able to cheer you on, Link, but I guess that's the way it goes. Go out there and wow them, buddy.
So, we're gonna help him with the barrel. We're gonna help him with the barrel. Bring this into the kitchen. Because that's what heroes do. And I never leave Fledge, you know, out in the cold. Sometimes jobs are hard, sometimes working is hard. And if he can't carry this, then that's fine. I'll carry all these into the kitchen for you, Fledge. I don't remember if you're supposed to talk to him first. Because if we are, then we just did this for nothing. But like, I think this works. Maybe you have to put it right up beside the guy up here as well. This is so pretty. Like, it's like noticeably prettier. How was that? Is that good?
Link, you're to help me? You've always been so kind. I'm happy to take you up on the offer. I need you to carry some of these barrels over to the old lady who works in the kitchen. Press A to pick up the barrel, then press A to put it down at your feet. When you hold something up above your head, you can throw it. You can also roll the little things like pots. But we'll get into huge trouble if any of these barrels break, so don't even think about throwing or rolling them. If you forget any of this, just press... Oh, okay, so that's the information button. That'll bring up an explanation of actions available to you at the moment in time. Pretty handy, huh?
It is. Okay, so yeah, we have to put it right beside the elderly person up here. I just can't get over, like, that we're playing Skyward Sword on the Switch.
What's all this? I told Fledge to carry that. It's probably for the best. That skinny boy will probably have gotten flattened. Say, don't you have some important ceremony or some such today? Well, thanks for the help.
I'm not done yet. Doing Fledge's job for him. Because Fledge deserves it. Best boy. Okay, what you have to learn in this game, there's 50 best girls and 50 best boys in this game, okay? They're all best boys and best girls. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it's just the way things go. Like, I never even noticed the texture on this lamp before, like the bird. We're gonna be noticing a lot more things about this as well. Like, look at this, like, I never even took the time to look at this stuff. But in HD, it's like so much more, like, noticeable. There you go, Fledge.
That was a thanks, that was a huge help, Link. I know it's not much, but here's half of the pay the old Link. No, it's fine.
It's fine. I mean, I'll take it. 20 rupees is great.
I have to hang back and watch the academy today, so good luck with the ceremony, Link.
Fledge, you don't need to pay me or anything. So you can also go around here, right? You can go around the office area. So this is Fledge's room. But some doors are, of course, going to be locked. It's probably Colin and Stritch. We're going to meet Colin and Stritch. We're going to meet these boys. Groose. Yeah, a lot of these doors are kind of locked. They kind of, I think, you know, it's safe to assume they kind of want you to go for the main quest for now. Classroom looks so good as well. Like, there's a bit of, like, anti-aliasing that's going on with, like, some of these textures, but, like, you wouldn't even notice it unless you're, like, looking really close, really. You know what I mean? Hey, Link. The day of the wing ceremony is finally upon us. It's time to put what you learned to use. All the practical skills I taught you, and all the academic prowess Instructor Hoel taught you. While we're at it, do you remember how to look around using... Yeah, so this is actually a pretty good, like, they naturally kind of give you, like, these tutorials, which is great. So you can do, like, bam, and just, like, have a look around. We're gonna have to reset this a bunch of times. I haven't, like, pointed directly at the Switch, but maybe it's not in the best, like, position. Let's exit and see what Skyloft looks like. So there's the autosave in the corner, which, weirdly enough, I saw the autosave before this, but the autosave, oh man. Like, it's just, it's Skyloft, but everything's, like, way prettier, way clearer. You can, like, notice all the little details out of this place as well, which it deserves as well, because there's so many tiny little details about this world that, like, make me feel so happy. Hey, Link, up here. And by the way, everyone in Skyloft is just like 90% of Skyloft is just handsome people. Like, it's just 90% of Skyloft. Good morning to you, Link. Today's finally the day of the long-awaited wing ceremony. Are you feeling ready or... No, I just remembered. There's something I'd like to ask you about. Target me so we can have a quick chat. So there is tutorials like this. Excellent. Always remember you can target someone to talk to them easily. And even when there isn't anything to target, it's a convenient way to quickly face your view forward. Oh, but it's a little silly to carry on conversation from this distance. Why don't you come up and join me up here? You should be able to climb up if you dash up to the top of that wooden box, don't you think? Then you can make that jump fairly easily. Try climbing up here. Sure. So, very simple. Look at that. So what are you up to? Rushing to get some last minute bird riding practice in this morning, Link? Oh? You've someone to meet? Huh, Zelda's waiting for you, is she? Perfect timing then. You see, Zelda's father, Headmaster Gibora, has a pet named Mia, and well, she scampered off again. Look. Beautiful little Mia. Look over there, do you see her? The headmaster's so busy working with Zelda preparing for the ceremony. I thought that maybe I should feed her, but the ceremony is about to start and I just put on a fresh set of clothes and well, you see. Will you help me out and go retrieve the Mia for me? I am on it. Fantastic, so you'll do it? I know you're in a hurry, so I really appreciate you taking the time to help. So I think that this tutorial became very optional. You should be able to climb up there, over there if you hang off the ledge there. You can climb onto the roof from the other side. I'm terribly sorry, but I know you're quite a climber. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, you can skip this tutorial, I believe now. But the thing is, to me, the reason why I'm like, oh, I don't really want to skip it, is because I don't want to leave Mia hanging out on the roof. What if she gets hurt? You know what I mean? Mia could get hurt. And then whose fault would that be? Mine. I'm not allowing me to get hurt. And we just push the barrel over here. Oh my lord. Art style to me is always going to be more important than graphics, but now we have this really cool updated graphical fidelity for this game, and one of the best art styles I've ever seen in a game too. Mix it all together, you know, you got the best of both worlds, as Hannah Montana once said. Who says we can't have both? Oh, look at it, look at that, look at that. Oh, yeah, ow. Yeah, I'll bring you down, don't worry, you smiled anyway. Yeah, beautiful little thing. Yeah, beautiful little thing. I got it, look, I got it. Nice work, you brought her back, safe and sound. Sorry for troubling you with this, I know you're busy, Link. I suppose I should feed Mia now. Please tell the headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up by the statue of the goddess. I believe Zelda is there with him, so you should hurry along. Oh yes, I should give you a reward. It's not much, but please take this. Don't tell the others. So here's another, and again, it's also worth it to get as much rupees as you can. We'll be spending a lot of money as we're going through this game as well. Hello.
Oh.
Morning, Link. How's life? Did you manage to get even a wink of sleep last night? I figured you might have been tossing and turning all night thinking about the big ceremony today. What am I doing? I'm just fixing this gate here. It's been squeaky lately and we can't have that on the day of the ceremony. Hey, you haven't already forgotten to send your prayers to the goddess this morning, have you? Just face the bird statue over there and say a short prayer to save your progress. As you know, those bird statues are all over Skyloft. It's about time you get in the habit of stopping at every statue every time you run by one. A prayer in time saves 9, if you know what I'm saying. So, they're not letting us go through this door just yet. These are stamina balls. Here we go. You got a it even looks great. Look how good it looks. You got a stamina fruit. This peculiar fruit replenishes your stamina gauge. So yeah, we can save. We don't need to save just yet. Like the auto saves are going to be something that are going to be really great for us. So already we're learning about a ceremony. We're seeing these individual strange, not strange, but very interesting and very unique outfits that are tailored to every single character in this game. And also we have some animals as well. Look at they should have updated this. That's terrifying. Look at that. I'm afraid of heights. They should have just kept that low poly so I couldn't see in between it. Deep breaths, Link. Deep. No, look up, look up. Keep your eyes up. Keep your eyes. There we go. Okay, let's go. Deep breaths. Oh boy. Oh boy. O youth guided by the servant of the goddess. Unite earth and sky. Bring light to the land. I'm reading this out because I know some people watch my videos while doing something else, maybe eating lunch, and they probably don't always have time to look at the camera and stuff like that. Or the screen. Look at you! Oh my god. Hey, good morning, Link. I'm glad to see my Loftman got you out of bed.
I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget me to meet me this morning. Look, this is how you know Link is a good dude. Like, just so interested in her interests as well. You know? He's like, look at how happy he is. He's interested in anything Zelda says, to be honest, though. But look at this instrument, and look at this outfit. They're mine to use today, in the ceremony, since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. It's gorgeous, too. I asked Father about it, and he says it's called a harp. And look at these clothes I made. I look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself. Awesome. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm going to make a great goddess today. Wait. Oh my god, this is so good. I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this, Link. Oh, really? So how do I look? Great. Always great. I think so too, but it's nice to know you agree. Thanks, Link. There you are, Zelda. Are you all prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello, Father. Look how good these characters look. Oh, let's see, HD Gipora. Yeah, he looks good too. Liguria too, outstanding. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda, so give it your best out there. Yeah, about that. Father, I don't know if I can do it. You can do it. Link is like, oh, please don't say it to him. He's gonna get angry. Recently, Link hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. And even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming. So this is one of the best freaking aspects about Link's character here, right? Just making him out to be very lazy, which makes, like, you know, him being a hero all the better. I don't know what he's thinking. He's going to have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. He's like, he's walking on eggshells there. No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point, today's wing ceremony tests the skill of the rider as well as the bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily. And as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students, but you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. You see, Link and his Loftwing bear a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are only made whole by our Loftwings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. When we are young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall. But that first meeting between Link and his Loftwing was extraordinary. That bird came to him as a crimson Loftwing. It is a breed so rare we were sure for some time that it had vanished from the line. Look how cinematic everything is, and look how everything just works so well with these. He's shy. Yes, and the boy and his bird seem to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Do you recall when Link and the Loftwing first met? What a sight. The little boy just hopped up on that bird and gracefully flew away without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. And judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with the bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. The way she looks at Link too, he's remembering that day also. But who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Link and his bird. Anyone who is a part of something special is bound to catch some nasty looks sooner or later. There's so much personality in every single moment in this game. This contest is nothing to laugh at, This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. This ceremony is part of the final test for those trainees to become the Knights of Skyloft. If Link doesn't fly fast enough during the race, what if Link messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? Calm down, my dear. It'll be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Link. Yeah. Yeah. I can't get over how, like, this game is it's so clear. It's so clear. Listen, Link, you better fly your heart out today at the very least. You need to squeeze a little practice time in before the race. Sorry, guys, I'm out. Come on, you'll thank me later. Okay. Here we are. Go on, jump off the edge and call your Loftwing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so try to practice seriously for once. Famous last words. Oh yeah? You can't sense your bird out there? Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go. It may not seem it, but Zelda trying to murder Link is her way of showing love. His bird is sure taking a long time to get here. Something's wrong. But see, she pushes him off in an instant. But as soon as Link's in trouble, this Zelda will jump. Literally jump. It's so cool. Oh my god. Hang in there, Link. I've got you. Link very well just would have splattered. On whatever ground he would have landed on, he would have just splattered. Are you two all right? I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? This is very odd, Link. What could have possibly happened to your Loftwing? For a bird to ignore the call of his master is unheard of. Link looks like he's been through he has been through a traumatic experience. And you still can't sense your bird nearby, eh, Link? This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. Link, when you said you couldn't sense your Loftwing, well... Oh, so I messed it up again, guys, but the text over actually is pretty good. Link, when you said you couldn't sense your Loftwing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. I need to tend to my own Loftwing, so I'll catch up with you later. You better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird has gone. Oh no. Why, how did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year Instructor Horwell is presiding over the ceremony. Link, you should go explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little, that you can find your bird. I suppose we could try. Like, look how good Zelda looks. But Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Link asks Instructor Horwell, he'll probably just come and talk to you about it. Quite true. As usual, make an excellent point, my dear. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Link, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come and see me in my quarters. So, like, they explain it, like, very well. Like, it's not just a pet. It's not just a bird. It is literally the second half of your being. It is literally you. It's literally your other half. It's literally losing your basically your soulmate. Not obviously, like, in a platonic way because it's your bird. But it's literally like the person that they're the thing you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life. Talking about awesome designs, by the way.
Don't men open doors for ladies anymore? How am I supposed to stand here waiting for a little chivalry? Oh, it's you, Link. Say, you look all flustered. Did something happen? What? You can't find your Loftwing? I can't believe how good Crane looks. Like, everyone looks so good in this game. I don't know what to tell you. I've been here at school the whole time. It's okay. Don't worry about it. What's wrong, Link? You're looking a little pale. What? Your Loftwing is missing? How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're going to start looking for him now? How will you make it back in time to flying the ceremony? Looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on the feather. Or not. On feather or not, you can find the bird on time. Excuse me, that was good. It was good enough. I see, so the headmaster has summoned me. Alright then, I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your Loftwing. So there we go. So I guess it's not entirely optional. Maybe it's just I think they skip a bit of dialogue actually, which is actually pretty great. So now let's go and find. Let's go find our Loftwing if we can. Talking to a few people along the way as well. Hold up, Link. Hey, Link. Could you help me with something? All you have to do is dash and roll into a tree, just like I've been doing. Dash. Then when you're in front of the tree, bam, do a roll right into it. Come on, please. So you shake it while rolling like this, so it's like, so it seems like it's this one. Okay.
Okay, great. Because that would usually be the nunchuck in your other hand.
Oh, you did it! A sky stag beetle. Wait up!
Such an interesting design as well. I love the design of the characters in this game anyway. But now that we get to see him in HD, it's even more special. This will never come into play later in the game, this little fan thing. Look at who's over there. If it isn't Stritch and Colin, and who could that other guy be? Who's the guy they're helping out here? And remember I said that 90% of like all of Skyloft is just handsome and pretty people?
Hi.
Hey Link, how's it going? The wing ceremony's about to begin, right? Remember when Pip had won the last one, right the last second? It was so close. And that was a race. Hey, your Crimson Laughing will be in the race, right? I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do.
You know, Groose, that sure was a pain with all the stretching and pecking.
Of course it was. You thought a big crimson laughing like that was gonna go down without a fight?
Oh my god, Groose. You were made for high definition.
But we got him. I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys.
Oh, they're a bit, Stretch and Colin are a bit scared.
Whoa. Link, so yeah, just how long you been standing there? What's your problem anyway? Oh wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see in those dopey eyes of yours. They're pleading, oh Groose, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today, please? You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony.
Oh my god.
Well, sorry, pal. Groose doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice, work hard and wish all with all your heart. You might even come second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where is that scruffy pile of red feathers? I can't imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think his tiny brain got confused?
Give him back. Nice hair. Nice hair.
You will lay off my do right now or I'll flatten you. Everyone knows I got the sickest Pomodoro in town.
Pomodors are actually really nice though. Bring him back.
You know, we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget. You and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were kids. Big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds.
So again, everybody's saying it, and that's one of the things that people may be getting annoyed about Link about, is that he's very talented. He's friends with Princess Zelda. Friends with Zelda, not Princess Zelda. And also is able to just go through life kind of nonchalantly. Which I can totally understand how that would, like, you know, kind of boil some people's blood, but I suppose he doesn't do it in a very vindictive way.
Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our Honor Academy through the mud.
Uh-oh. You made the biggest mistake of your life. Want to just take a seat here, Groose? And just who might you be talking about, Groose?
Oh, Zelda, hey, no, it's,
Another iconic frame here. Don't even try, Groose. You're picking on Link again, aren't you? He's a student at the Academy like all of us. Why do you insist on bullying him around so much?
Yeah, I suppose.
You suppose what? There's another, We got it! We got it! I suppose you, He's so happy, he's like breathing really heavily. And it would be cold up here.
Forget it. I wasn't supposing anything, okay?
Stretching Colin run away too.
Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Link. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That could be a major setback toward knighthood, so find the bird or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor.
Like, what you can see, like, in, like, Stritch and Collins, they're definitely going on what Groose is saying, but Groose, like, definitely has, like, some weird appreciation, not only for Zelda, but also for the Academy life as well. Everyone wants to be a knight, And that's even the guys who maybe not as nice as the other guys want to be knights too. I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect those blockheads had something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance. Link, those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we better start searching. How you look so good. Like in HD, like it's so strange because the thing is I always loved the Zelda model. I always think she looks like pretty great, like her, like the hair always looked fantastic, the outfit. But now you can see everything in HD, it just looks awesome. Everyone looks awesome. Like Groose looks great, Link looks great. You know, even like Gabor looks great. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Father said he talked to Instructor Horrell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry, we'll find your bird in time. And like, Link just like will accept the help from Zelda. Like, he was like in serious, like, I wouldn't say he was in too, you know what's so crazy? The UI is just like, well, here's the other part of the UI, but like, the UI is so different now. Like, it's so clear. I think a lot of people are, you could make it clearer if you wanted to. Like, look at this. I'm sorry for getting so worked up. But like, I never even noticed with the older textures from a distance, but now you can see from a distance. These are like stables. They look like stable or like sheds. Like, it's crazy. Like, and I know you probably, people are gonna be like, I noticed those, but I think when I was playing the original version of the game, which I love, it's like, you're walking around, you're like, oh, it's just a kind of a brownish block, because even though the original game looks gorgeous, it's like, I think textures have been updated a lot. What's wrong, Link? What, your Loftwing is... That's terrible, I was looking forward to seeing the red blurs streak through the sky. No, I haven't seen him. Why don't you look for him by the statue of the goddess? You'll have a good view of the whole town from way up there. The statue of the goddess is a great big statue in the north of Skyloft. It's at the place marked with X. So yeah, we can go look up there. You know how to read a map, right? Press minus at any time in the map, and if you get lost, just press minus. Okay, so here's the thing. I want to see something. So we can check the map out, which is great. Oh my god. Hey, how you doing? How's it going?
What's up, Link? You seem to be in a hurry. What's this about your bird? Oh, that unusual crimson Loftwing? Have I seen him? I'm sorry, I haven't. Why don't you look for him by the statue of the goddess? You'll have a good view of the whole town from way up there.
Oriel, man, such a great design too. Like, even this, like, right? You get to know every single person in this town, by the way. And they all have these fantastic, amazing designs. But what's so great about this in general is, like, you know, they're blocking off this way in a very natural way, right? You don't need to go here. So obviously you're not going to be going here right now. But what's so good about this, just, it feels lived in, you know? Like, when I was a kid, my mother would stop to talk to her friends all the frickin' time. You know what I mean? I think it's a pretty common, like, thing to remember, right? Your mother would just, like, stop to talk to everybody, and you're just like, you know, you should bring, like, a sleeping bag along. But here's the thing, my father did it too. Oh my god. Like, my dad, like, walking along in you walk into the shop with him or something, and I'd see a man coming up going like, hello! And it's like, oh god, here we go. And then they talk about soccer for like, hey Link, over here. I have some information about your Loftwing. Come over here. Everyone knows each other in Loftwing, of course, as well. In Skyloft, in Loftwing. I was gonna get the amiibo for the playthrough. We will get it next week. It's just that you might have seen that there's some shipping delays with the amiibos, so I actually haven't been able to get it. Hey Link, I was just looking for you. I heard your Loftwing has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. And get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird. I'm so sorry, Link. I really wanted to tell you, but if Goose found out I told you, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It sounds like Goose forced me to keep quiet about it. Go on. Tell him the truth. Just a little while ago when I was cleaning the dining hall, Goose and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about the plan to hide your Loftwing. I wanted to warn you, Link, but just as I tried to sneak away, Goose and his gang grabbed me. Oh, they said if I told you, they'd make sure I would never be able to ride a bird ever again. That's horrible. It sounds like Goose and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near a waterfall. Well, near a waterfall would mean... Oh yeah, I know. Quick, let's take a look at your map. Right there. I think it means the waterfall marked with X. So it's right there, yeah.
Forgive me, Link. I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry.
And like, here's the thing about like characters in this game. Like, they have like their own distinct personality. Like, just between these two here, like, you know, you instantly get Fledge is very much a scaredy cat. Look, even there, look, he's like playing with his like little scarf. And that is like a sign of nerves. I do that too sometimes when I'm talking to new people. I'll like play with my headphones, like my headphone wire. You know what I mean? But then you have like, you know, Pippet, who's very confident in himself. You know, stands straight. Like, and also is just like a really good person. Like, I don't know. Oh, one more thing, Link. If you're going out to the waterfall, remember that there's some dangerous things there. Creepy, crawly things you need to carry a sword. I think I saw the Knight Commander going to the sparring hall a while ago. You should ask him if you can borrow one. So I heard in this game now, and I know how to use the actual sword fighting mechanics in this game now. I heard in this game that you can actually, like, skip this whole tutorial, which would actually be pretty cool. Hey, it's Link. You still want to get in some sword practice even though today is the wing ceremony? I'm impressed. The sword is in the back room. Go in there and get it. I'll be here for a while, so if there's anything you don't understand about handling a sword, go ahead and ask. This is a great feature. I do recommend that people who haven't used motion controls very often, which actually, like, here's not, people are gonna be like, oh, well, no, everyone's used it. Man, this is so cool. Like the wooden swords, the storage area. Our first chest. But like, you know, people forget that like every Zelda game, you gotta practice swords. Students at the Knight Academy practice with these. It looks like it has a fairly sharp blade. Press pause at any time and look at the items you're carrying. But like, my nephew, for example, like every Zelda game is going to be your first Zelda game, right? It's just factually so. Every single Zelda game is going to be your first Zelda game, or someone's first Zelda game. Every first Pokemon game is going to be someone's first, so we have to stab down. Oh my god, this there we go, okay. There we go. This is like diagonal slice. And there's a spin attack. This is a cross. So yeah, we're gonna have to keep this a little bit lower towards the switch. I think that's one of the biggest things. Diagonal slice is like this, like that. Up, a little too close. Am I a little too close here? There we go. And then this is just the basic stab. Well, you can, I think you can target him, yeah. Like that. Oh. Are you ready to take a spin? No, I'm okay. There we go. You know, hey Link, you can't take swords outside the sparring hall. What do you think you're doing, sneaking out like that? What? Your Lawfig is missing? You want to go look for it? Well, I guess I could make an exception just once. But remember, that Skylet is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords, so I don't want to see you swinging around like crazy out there. I don't want to get into trouble over this. So here's the deal. Make sure you get plenty of practice on these logs first. Once you get outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it? So, like, again, each character has like so much personality, but also the world has so much personality. Little things make a world much bigger, always. Like, you build on that by going, okay, so if this is true, then this is true. Okay, if this part makes sense, then this part makes sense. And in this world, yes, you have sword training, yes, but only knights can hold swords. You can't bring a sword outside of the training hall. And I get excited talking about this because it's the little tiny things like that, the little snippets about little tiny information, all that stuff in games that really make the world feel more real, you know? You don't need, you know, 4K, 120 hertz fidelity to show off a world that feels real. You don't need, like, you know, crazy motion capture, even though that's always cool. I'm not trying to insult any game. I love those games too. Would be a shame if someone got your pumpkin and threw it into the water. Would be a shame. But like, yeah, it just shows off. I don't know. I love it a lot. I love how this world is built. It's built incredibly well. I hope this game has a bit more appreciation going forward as well, into the next part of this the saga with this game. So this is where we have to go up here. Don't worry, by the way, guys. We will be talking to every single person in this world, I believe, at some point, if we can. Yeah, we have a connection with and there's the angry face. Guys, that is going to do it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. We've kind of like explored a lot of this world, but in the next one we're definitely going to be getting into the meatier parts of the game, or at least going to be trying to get into the meatier parts of the game. I'm truly excited to play more of this. I think that this game in general has just been like so cool to come back to. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous and I'm having the best time already. Like, you don't understand, guys. I'm having such a freaking good time. I'm so happy. And in there's no other way of putting it. I'm just really, really happy. I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Link, do the thing.